You. Yeah. It's about drive!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 3 of Ostriv. So, today we're going to continue where we left off, where we had built our town hall over here, which means we can now start taxing our population. As we can look over here, we have increased tax, and everybody should still be fine with tax. Yeah, income on average is still above the tax, so that means we should start earning money, which is fantastic stuff. Our fields over here are, so we got another village house complete, which means another family should be moving in soon, because then they'll be working at the warehouse. So we're growing buckwheat here, fallow here, and then wheat over here. Perfect. These carts, we are still waiting for this guy to prepare the other carts that we ordered, but for that we need the smithy to make nails and metal parts, so that's going to take a little while. We have a little reforestation area over here just to keep the forest nice and thick, and we are making an orchard over here once they remove all the trees, which will be over there. So there'll be another house, and then we're building the trading post, which will be next, which is quite a big task, but it will provide some good benefits. So all in all, it will be worth it. That's the hope anyways. And then we start going to get brickworks in the cowshed, and yeah, so on. So that should be fine for now. I'm just trying to think. Okay, where are they building the warehouse again? Okay, so building the warehouse over here. Good stuff, which means we'll be storing things like the iron and the coal and stuff in here, charcoal, because that way we can now remove that from there, and then start burning some more. Because without that, then we can't make more nails, and then the problem just keep piling up. Then we'll be building another village house over here. Did we get the family to move in? I think we did. I think I missed it though. No, don't think anybody's moved in just yet, which means we will go for more builders. Cool. In fact, we may even want to increase our forestry workers. So we'll go ahead and do 2 more forestry workers. Just to increase cutting the rate at which we cut down trees, so that will be good. So we are still missing nails. Okay, so we're missing nails for this, but this should be producing nails. Not enough charcoal. Okay, so this is a problem. So if we make empty, rarely make empty, because I don't think you can. I guess we could just destroy the resources because there's not much. There's 16. But then hopefully, yeah, so that will start producing some more, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, they'll still be continuing to build this until they run out of nails, so that's cool. I do like the hilliness on our map. Okay, so we've got another family settling in. A family of 2 men and a woman. Fantastic. We are looking for 6 men. Hello. What's that about? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's because, yeah, these labourers hire men. We don't want that, and we want to decrease their pay. Fantastic. So now it should only be still 5 men. I'm not sure where that comes. There's 3 men there, which makes sense, but I'm not sure where the other men jobs come from. I'm not too sure, but that family should have moved in here. Yep, fantastic. So they work in forestry labourer, and then their son. Cool, so that's good, which means the charcoal should now start being made again. We will just destroy these resources, just because then we can make more charcoal. It wasn't much charcoal that we missed anyways. Increase it there to 12 times speed. So there, they're now starting to cut down the trees again. Fantastic, which means there's only 12 left. More hay is being stockpiled for when we eventually get some animals. That should be fantastic, because then we can start making meat and stuff. Not meat, well, yeah, meat and along with other things. So these sails are going nicely, it would appear. Got water over here, nice. So this is going well. This is logs, firewood, fantastic, cool. So we are just waiting for more firewood to be gathered over there, so that we can get the nails so that this can be done and then houses built. Because unfortunately we do have to wait until we get the charcoal, but we have the labourers coming off now. I think they were on farm duty. No, maybe not. I'm not sure where they came off from then. But we have a lot of labourers that just wander around the village doing odd jobs, which is perfectly good. They won't make much money, but they still make money, which keeps them afloat, which is good, because that's all we need really. We don't need them making millions, because the men normally would be the source of income, and that because they work the solid jobs other than the farm and stuff, just because that's the way this game works, and it makes more sense. So we still don't have any nails because we still don't have charcoal. The charcoal is being burnt, should nearly be done, which is fantastic, which means this one's also starting to get built up. Yep, fantastic. It should be going into winter soon, so the firewood should be selling. Yep, we've sold 500 already, because there we can see they're burning their fires in their house. The buckwheat we've sold 170. We haven't sold any peas, which is fine. Flour we've sold quite a bit. Potatoes, we have sold quite a lot of potatoes, which is fantastic because it means that they aren't going frot, which is brilliant because we don't want to be producing excess at this point, as it would just be a waste. So there we go, the charcoal is now done, so that these guys can now start producing some more iron related products. So there we go, have 1,000 charcoal. Gonna go ahead and park his cart in the cart parking. We've still got a couple pieces ordered, but again we were waiting for that charcoal, so that should start. Yeah, there go, nails are being increased. Metal parts aren't. I'm wondering why. Is it maybe because they consider this to be a high priority potentially? I wouldn't say that. I would see that as making sense. So there you go, got the nails. Construction is in progress, and then we can hire some more people. No housing available. Okay, they can go make houses now. So we won't hire men. We won't hire men. Go 30, 60. Fantastic. Cool. We'll just get one charcoal. So it has 10,000. So we'll do 3,000. We'll do iron, which will do 2,000. We'll do wheat, apparently. So we'll do thatch. We'll do 2,000 thatch as well. And firewood or wood? I think we'll do wood. So we have 7,000, so we'll do 3,000 wood. Fantastic. So now that the warehouse is now being done, open vacancies. So we have 13 open vacancies, which isn't fantastic, but it'll be fine. Okay, the harvesting is going along now. Fantastic. So we do want that house to be built rather quickly, so we can fill those odd jobs that we still need filling. Everybody's vegetables are being built, ripening, which is fantastic, because then because that's why I like these houses. We don't have to focus that much on food production in early game. We can actually just make it look a bit more beautiful over here, a bit more decorative. Place an arch Place one arch there. One arch there. Fantastic. Now we could fence it off if we wanted to, which I think we might do. It looks like it is this fence potentially. No, it's not. But then again, we could just do it that fence, and since it would be government fence. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do it like that. Cool. So we got fences there, just so it looks nicer. And more, I don't know, fenced in, I guess. We could also add a couple benches. Add a couple benches along the pathway over here. See, we already got loads of people going down, and that way they don't have to go into their houses. Whilst working, we'll do one by the farm. Let the farmers have a place to sit. And I guess we could do one over here. No, we don't really want them sitting by the charcoal. So we'll do one over here. Well, a couple over here actually. So we'll do one there. And one there. Oh, apparently it didn't place, but that's fine. We only need one really. So another house is being built. Fantastic. Then we'll start building the trading post, which I'm thinking we might actually want to jump that up before the trading post, just so we have a surplus of people before we start building. Just because it makes sense to have people ready to work the jobs instead of having the building and nobody to work. Rather have the people and nowhere to work than a place to work and no people. That's what I see it as anyways. So they haven't stored any charcoal here yet. Okay, they are storing it now, so it's fine actually. Metal parts are being produced. Are they now going to start working on it? Apparently not. I guess they're waiting for one more metal part, which is fine. Not a problem with that. Got 7 more trees waiting on the orchard. Yeah, 3 there, 2 there, 2 there. Cool. That's being done. Okay, so harvesting is all done, pretty much. Fantastic. They're adding the rest of the hay to here, so it can hold 700 hay. They produce around 300 hay, I would say, potentially. So they're still drying out hay, which is interesting because I kind of thought that they did that earlier in the year and let it just dry out for the year, but apparently not, which is all good. Not a problem to make more hay. So the houses still being done. They are still requiring 420 thatch, which is fine. The thatchery is still working at a very good rate. It's got 2,000 thatch there already, which is being moved into here slowly but surely. Oh, they're making some more metal parts, which means they have the metal parts now. Yep, there we go. We've got the cart being built, which is now going to increase production. Okay, we've got 2 more children born. Fantastic. Well, fantastic is a strong word. It's just means we're going to now need to buy clothes for them because they won't have clothes, and then they'll move out because they don't have enough clothing. So here are all the places we could trade with. We won't do anything with that yet. Okay, so instead of they now just married instead of a new family moving in, which is perfectly fine. It does mean we didn't get any more people though, which is a shame. But that will be okay, I guess. We are building another house. I do wish, yeah, I guess it's fine. And so they have honey, which is a very nice thing to have. Yeah, I don't think anybody's in an economic crisis. Ooh, these people might. So we'll just increase the farm wage. Workers will increase it by another bit. And now they should be, yep, there we go. Now they make more than they spend on tax. They do spend most of their money on tax though, but that's fine. So we have made a income this year. Yes, we've made a positive. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, that's brilliant. Cool. So we are now starting to get into the positives, which is good. So we can start buying when we start trading. Another house is being built. Okay, over here. I was just going to wonder where it was. but that looks all good. Yeah, fantastic, cool. So, let's see, we should probably get the trading post done in this episode, and then we'll get the orchard done in the next one. Orchard, however you want to say it. I do want to thank you guys for the support that you've been giving me on the channel recently, in terms of views, because before my videos didn't reach up that far, but it does appear more people are watching my content, so thank you for that. It is appreciated, although it does appear the average viewer doesn't even make it this far in the video. They make it to 17 seconds, so that's fantastic. But, you know, there's always, I'm sure there's one person having a skim through of the video for the full length, or playing it in the background potentially, which is fine by me. I don't mind just talking to myself, I guess, but that is okay. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. The house is nearly complete, fantastic. But now, are we going to have another person married in, or how's that going to go? Because that won't be fantastic, but it is what it is. Cool. They've made another 15 parts, so those 15 parts are going to go over here, and then we'll get another cart being made. We might. Nah, we'll leave that. Okay, yep, another family married, which is a bit of a pain. I don't know why they need financial help. They have enough money. So they are also getting their food and their water, which is good, but annoying. This is very annoying. The family is out of money, but that is fine. Oh, okay, they are struggling. They are, like, really struggling. So we'll just give a couple bits of financial help to the family as a little wedding gift. These people also married, so we'll give them a wedding gift as well. You know, just a little. There you go. So now that's a bit of an issue. So we're actually going to move this house before the orchard, so that we can actually finally get more people, because the problem is we're now not having people moving in. So that is a bit of a pain, actually. We'll unpause those just because I don't see what else we'll need to put there. These houses, okay, yeah, cool. These ones are the ones that are being built down there, increasing our residential district, and then the primary school will be over there. Should we maybe not move the primary school over here? Have the primary school like over here, because then it's like in radius of. Well, I guess it's fine where it is, to be honest. We would also want to probably start looking at health. See, but it uses a lot of stone. Don't know what that is. Okay, wait, that's not what I wanted. Quickly pause. Again, not what I wanted. Help, find, okay, help. No, okay, I've now done not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay, but you need 200 population anyway, so it's fine. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Because if we look into production, I'm not sure what that was. I guess it doesn't tell us anyways. It might have been. I'm not sure, to be honest. But we might want to start getting a tavern in. If we have a look at the tavern. We'll look at the help for that. Okay, again, it's only over 200 population, so that's fine. See, these row houses are very nice. We'll eventually start building those row houses. So there we go, the trading post is being built, which is fantastic. So yeah, I guess I'll just cut to when the trading post is done, and then we'll do a bit more after that. So I'll see you guys when that's over. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, okay, so we have now got the trading post complete, which is fantastic. So we're going to build the houses and whatnot first before we get done anything else. I've also played around a bit with the financial side of things, considering whilst that was getting built, a lot of houses went into a bit of an economic depression. So I've decreased the purchase from Citizens price just because they charge exorbitant amount of prices. So as we can see, I spent 50 helping out local people. So I've increased market product price and buy it for less. However, I've lowered land tax, haven't lowered village house rent though. Wealth tax, I'll actually up wealth tax a bit, just because, you know, we want to keep people without of this range, just because why not, and it adds for extra tax. So now, hopefully, we should still make a profit while people don't go into an economic crisis. So, as we can see here, they have 1.92 monthly income, and their land tax is 2.66. However, okay, they aren't growing anything at the moment. I mean, they're growing stuff, but so we won't be buying things from them yet, so we'll actually give them a bit more financial help just to keep them going for now. Same with these guys, but they actually make more than that, so that's fine. They don't make more, so we'll give them a bit of financial help. So it all just depends once everything is being bought and whatever. So we're now selling the products that we buy from them, just because it's now easier. Well, not easier, it's just we can now make more money by doing that, which is fantastic. So now that we've got the trade post done, we won't have anybody in there just yet until we get more houses built. Where's the cowshed being built? There, okay, that's fine. So our farms, all three are in use. We've got buckwheat, wheat, and potatoes, which is fantastic. After that, we're going to be building the orchard so we can finally start getting some fruit in. Then some more houses, some brickworks, and then that should be good. So I'm thinking we'll leave it here for today's episode, a bit of a shorter one. Just because everything's running nicely now, we've got the economics mostly sorted out, we hope, for now. Yeah, we're still making a profit, not much of a profit, but it's fine. Local purchases, yeah, and we're not spending much on that. Labourer's wage, we can, see, labourers, they don't cost that much, and the basic monthly wage, we kind of do need to pay that, otherwise they aren't gonna be able to buy everything, obviously. We could go ahead by lowering the wealth tax threshold, and keep everybody, like, below, where do we look at that here? So, see, we've got a very small, so if we start taxing this population, that will be a lot better. So we've got a lot of very, very low class. These people are living in poverty. These people are in, not poverty, but they're not great off. And then we got our middle class and upper class. So if we go to Treasury and we drop this to 80, because we can see there, and then that will start taxing a higher amount of people, because if we see, okay, no, they have 18, so we'll start taxing these guys. I mean, these guys we're already taxing. These guys need to be taxed way more than they are being taxed. These guys will now start being taxed. These guys won't. These guys will. These guys will. These guys won't, not yet. But these guys won't either. Not these ones, not these ones, none of those ones. So, as we can see, it will benefit the society more, and we'll get more money, and then we can help people out with the more economic price, more economics. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Go check out the other videos that I've posted, because when this is posted, there should be another Terraria episode. I don't know what's happening with that, because obviously it's all three of us, and not all three of us are seeming to be on at the same time. So if the Terraria videos come out slower than the Ostriv, it's just because of timings or whatever. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.